Alright, before I get started, I would like to say call halal, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule and teach well. And peace and safety to the Akim that spread around the four corners of the world. That's pushing out this truth, putting their lives on the line to do so. This is the brother Karas out here out of the GMS Atlanta camp. Just here with the a quick lesson. Just basically going in, on these guys, who basically try to, scatter, the lost sheep, of Israel, because, if you're familiar, with herding, the whole purpose is to gather, all the sheep together, so they can reach or make it to that same destination, but these guys, these, false pastors, these, even, within Israel, with the whole, the guy, in ISUPK, who basically said that John the Baptist, wasn't in the truth, is scattering, the sheep, of Israel. I'm not going to touch, on everything, that, he said, but, gotta leave that up, to the elder men, but I want to do touch on what I do want to touch on, is, these guys, putting out this false information, and, saying, these lies, when they have sincere men, who's yearning for the truth, but they're feeding them lies, so, this is Jeremiah chapter 23 and verse 1. It says, "Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua." So we know that word woe means destruction, and that's what, these guys are ultimately doing, leading, themselves to destruction. They're scattering the sheep, of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, because the scriptures speak of, the men of Israel, as sheep. The scripture says, we're sheep, in the midst of wolves. All these guys are really, are wolves, in sheep clothing, so to speak, man. And you're going to be destroyed for doing that, man. All you, false, groups, try to, use the scriptures for your advantage, for that vain glory or that filthy lucre, or, whatever the case may be, man. You're leading yourself, to that destruction. It's verse 2. It says, "Therefore thus saith the Lord power of Israel against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock and have driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doings, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua." So all, everything that you're doing, you're not going to get away with it, man. The Lord is going to visit you, man. For your evil doings, man. It's wicked, to scatter, the sheep of Israel, man, as the scriptures say, man. And that's exactly what these guys are doing, man. And that's why, we, us men here at GMS always say we're not affiliated, with these other, ABC Israelite groups, because, if you, ultimately you have to have the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua working with you, and it's plain, that GMS has the whole truth. We go into the scriptures, we as the scriptures tell us in Psalm, I believe it's Psalms the 40th chapter, it says precept upon precept, and we link, the scriptures together. We go into words and we break down, the truth. That's what it is about, because, we're trying to reel in the elect, man. The more, even as they say in the world, the more you lie and the more you deceive, you have to keep on lying and keep on deceiving, and eventually, you're going to get caught in your lies, man. But if you tell the truth, it's more simpler. No matter if whatever you have to go through, whether it's, you get a whooping or whatever, the case may be, telling the truth just feels better, man. So I'm gonna hit this scripture because I don't want to be too long because I'm at work, but I just wanted to, this is on my spirit, to put this out there, to basically warn, the sincere brothers who's coming up in the truth, and telling you to be careful of who you're following, man. And who you're listening to. Look into into these things that these guys are saying, man. Don't just be a blind blind follower. So this Titus chapter 1 verse 10 says, "For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision." Meaning of Israel, man, because the circumcision was for the Israelites, man. It says they are unruly and vain, man, and deceiving. That's what these guys are doing, man. They have that agreement, the 501c3 with Esau. They have that contract with them, man. It's verse 11. It says, "Whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake." So that's what it's about, man. These guys, are speaking blasphemy, against the scriptures, man. And they have to be stopped because they're destroying people, man. And it's wicked, man. But I just wanted to put that out there. Just watch. Who you're listening to. Don't be jumping from camp to camp. Getting a little bit of info here, a little bit of info here. Really. Pay attention to who you're watching. But I hope this lesson was edifying. I'm gonna go ahead and close out by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule and teach well, and peace and safety to the Akim that spread across the four corners of the world, that's pushing out the truth and putting their lives on the line to do so. Till the next time, Shalom.